Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's another Sunday, and I am your girl Beverly Reed. Today, we're going to be cooking a nice Jamaican steam fish. Yes, a nice Jamaican steam fish. I hope that you're ready. All right. So, the first thing that we're going to be doing is to have your fish ready. So I am using today a red snapper, very big red snapper. Yes. So this is already pre-seasoned. So what I use on it, I use some Maggi all-purpose seasoning that I got from Jamaica. Or if you can get it at the Caribbean store, I also use some Maggi Polo seasoning. I have some cayenne pepper, and I also use some black pepper on my fish. So those are just some of the seasons that I use there. All right, so we have this fish already prepped, so let's get going. Okay, so now that our fish is sitting there waiting, I'm going to go ahead now and prepare my seasoning. So the first thing that I have here is my onions that I'm going to quickly chop. So usually I like to dice it this way. All right, so I'm going to dice my onions. And I'm not going to do a full one. I'm just going to go fast just to show you how I make the preparation. Then I have me some bell pepper. So I'm going to go ahead. I like to do my pieces like this. So I'm just going to quickly go to show you how I prepare all these things. So I have my bell peppers here. And of course, I have to have some hot pepper. So it depends on how you like your food. If it's well spicy, I like to have my fish well spicy. All right, so I have my hot pepper there. Then I'm going to use a tomato. I like to peel it down. Make sure that I cut this out. All right, and then I'm going to dice my tomatoes or my tomato. All right, and then I love to have some pumpkin in my my steam fish. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dice this up as well so that I get some pumpkin in it. All right. And I can't do anything without my fresh garlic. So again, I'm going to dice my garlic up and I'm going to have that there as well. And you can't cook steam fish without okra. So let me get my okras. I like to take off the top and take off the bottom. And they're very small, so I don't have to do much cutting off and cutting up in two. All right, so I have my okras ready. All right, so okay, so now we are ready to get our pot going and to put in our steam fish. So before I do that, I just want to let you know that people do cook differently. And so I love to use my coconut milk into my steam fish, right? So that's just something that I enjoy. I enjoy using my coconut milk in my steam fish. So I'm going to go ahead and put my coconut milk in. Very good. And then I am going to go and add all my seasoning into my coconut milk. All right. So let's go. Yes. And we're getting ready. Okay. So seeing that we have our vegetables there steaming and looking nice, I'm going to add my fish. So I'm going to put my fish in. Yes. And I'm going to make sure that it's all covered. Yes. Covered it with my vegetables. Yes. And I'm going to put it on low fire. I like to put my stove on low fire so that it can steam nicely. All right, so it's there now and I'm going to leave it for a while. All right, so we should have a ready dish pretty soon. So we're going to add some butter. So it's can't cook steamed fish without some butter in it, right? So I'm just going to add some butter to my steamed fish. All right, so here I add my butter. And while you're cooking your steamed fish, I would recommend that you taste. Always learn to taste because that is very important so that you know if you need more seasoning or something needed to be added. All right, I'm going to cover it back and then we're going to leave it for a few more minutes. So I am tasting now to make sure that all my flavor is in place. And look at the steamed fish. It's bubbling, bubbling, bubbling. Yeah, it's just bubbling. And I'm sure that it's going to taste very well. So let me just taste to make sure that it is what I want it to be. I think it can take a bit more of my Maggi all-purpose season, right? So I'm just gonna add a bit more to it so that I get the taste that I want. Very good. And it should be good now. I don't think it needs anything. It's a bit spicy, I'm telling you. But I like to have my steamed fish with a lot of spice in it. All right, so there it is. Gonna cover again for a few minutes. And then when we're back, then I should be adding in something else. Something that is very special to a steamed fish. All right. All right, so we are back again, and I just opened my pot and look at what is happening in there. It is going on and it's going on. But the last thing that I have to add is my Jamaican Excelsior water crackers. There is absolutely no steamed fish without some crackers. So I'm gonna add about six crackers in. So yes, some Jamaican Excelsior water crackers. So I'm just gonna add about 6, and that should be okay. And then I'm going to leave it again for another few minutes, and then I'll have my finished dish to show you all. Yeah, it tastes great, I must let you know. Tastes great. Yeah. All right, guys, so here is the finished dish. I'm sure you can see all that steam coming out. So this is the finished steam fish dish. Yes, and I'm telling you that it tastes so wonderful. And what I did beside it here, I have some cucumber and a piece of tomato, and all I'm having it with is some broccoli today. And as you can see, there's some Excelsior water crackers there, so you don't need any more food or any rice and peas or anything to have this with. I'm telling you, it tastes lovely. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and see you again soon. Bye bye.